What's up, fellow mobile gaming fanatics? I'm MyTyme, this is Top Drives, and as you can see here, I did make it into the top 10 of the MC12 Stradale finals. You saw the single carbon fibre Land Rover carbon fibre pack I opened. I decided with just under 4 hours to go that I was going to open a couple of the packs, hoping to get that car. That was the only car I really wanted, but even the V8, the 5 litre V8 Range Rover, so the epic one again, or potentially the P250 all-wheel drive version of the Ultra Rare, which would possibly give me a good enough hand to maybe squeeze into the top 10. But that Defender V8 100% done it. As you can see here, got into the top 10. I have played, I think 66 or 67 wins is what I had total. I believe it was the lowest in the top 10 at the time, very close to it anyway. I did not expect to get this car, did not play this event going for the car once it had started, and I thought I had no chance. Just to reiterate, I had 2 uncommon Land Rovers getting a top 10 place, 2 uncommon in a price car finals. I had 1 Ultra Rare Max de Velar, my V8 Defender. In the end, the epic one was 2.3 on both handling and the engine. So I did spend 600, basically 600 gold I've got here, I spent in speeding up the upgrades for it to make sure it could beat the majority of people that I was up against, because none of them were really maxed out. I think only one person had one maxed out. And then I also have my legendary Ultra Bog 3 Vela, which was absolutely key in this event. So I've invested 1 carbon fibre pack and I've got the rewards. I've also got another carbon fibre pack back, and I've also invested 100 gold. So actually it hasn't cost me a lot to get this, apart from putting a bit of gold on. So let's come get those rewards. I'm happy to get it, but I'm going to come to something in just a moment. Let's get the rewards first. Let's see. So can we get another good car out of this pack? So we've got a Mercedes-Benz. I'm happy with an Ultra Rare because I need Ultra Rares. So, oh, that is interesting. I don't already have a Super 1600. Don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. Honestly, don't know. It's a tough one. And then we finish it with the Maserati MC12 Stradale. Super happy to get it. I'm super happy to get it because it's another price car. So we've got the gold, we've got the renown. Let's come in and get these cars. I'll just add all these for the sake of it, doesn't really matter for now. So, and let's come and lock that. Now, why am I happy? Well, in recent weeks, so from just before I actually started recording Top Drives, it was just after I got the Bugatti Chiron Sport, okay, which is a price car. We've now also got the MC12 in that time since then. We've got the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon in that time, and we've got the Aston Martin 177. So from getting my first legendary price car, I didn't start anything until I got that cash. The first one I got. Since getting that, I then thought, you know what, I'll start doing videos now that I've actually got a legendary price car. And since then we've picked up 3 more, so not that long ago, and you know, it's the garage is progressing, but and I'm saying this after collecting that MC12, as we come and look at it, you come and look at a car like this and you say, great, it's nice to add to it, it's not a bad car, it's got decent stats, etc. But here's the issue. In the time in collecting these cars, I have gone through all my gold that I had, extra gold that I've got. I've upgraded so many cars that I wasn't using, etc. for the events. I'm kind of at a stage now that if I click on filter here, yes, I just bought some investment order. I've got 108 Ultra Rares now, and I think only 1 of them isn't locked. I've got 72 epics. Yes, I do have about maybe 15 or so, 10 to 15 that I can fuse away, and these legendaries. But outside of that, so I've got I've got 1,050 cars, okay, a lot of them down in the lower ranks, which are cars that I've had to build up or be kept for fuse, or that I've used in other events, and especially for the Yellow Bird Challenge in the early stages, building up certain rare and super rare cars just to complete those. I'm actually waiting to pick up a French medium ground clearance car. I need one of the Clios or something to be able to do the next round of France, because I'm stuck on one track set there. Lots of stuff. I need to go through, clear out my garage and start working on some of these cars, because my problem is I'm pulling cars, I'm just not finishing them because I keep chasing event cars. This Megane should have been maxed out ages ago. I should have done super light ages ago. I should have done, where else is it? I should have finished off the 711 ages ago. I still should have put in one more to the Lancer Evo 8. You see, there's so many cars that I end up leaving because I use all my resources in cars for the next event, and that's where I'm at now. I've exhausted pretty much all my resources, excluding epics. What I want to do is I want to put my epics into the cars I want to max out, whether it be the McLaren or maybe the Aston Martin. I want to start picking cars to max out. I want to get super rares, for example, or ultra rares, and put them into maybe the RS3 Sportsback if that's what I want to work on next as my next epic, or whatever car I choose. I don't want to keep wasting resources chasing prize cars that I'm not maxing out at the moment anyway. So I am thinking of taking a break from, not the game, but from chasing prize cars. Okay, so as we come and look at events that are going up now, if I've got a good team and I can get potentially, saying potentially because it doesn't always work out, I can potentially get a top 10, then yes, I will go for it. But otherwise, I'm not going to be going, say, pack crazy, leveling up cars which are good for this one event that I haven't bothered to before. I'm going to start using my resources as I gradually bring them in, trying to stockpile a little bit while working on the key cars that I've been meaning to work on for a while. And then with that, once I've built my garage a bit more, maybe, you know, say kind of like 6 weeks time, I may feel, I'm in a better position now that I will try to do well in some of these other events and these other prize cars, because I just don't have the resources anymore to keep throwing in cars to level up specific key cars for these events, and I'm going to have to throw away cars that I've already built up to do so for most of future events. So for now, if it comes to one which is good for me, I'll attack it. If it's one like we saw with the German, the hatchback one before this, no good for me, I'm going to basically sit it out and just play it to try and get the carbon fibre or get some reward if I can. But let's just come and have a look at the German rear wheel drives here. So we can throw this way. Yeah, as you can see, here was the Land Rover Defender Works. And this actually brings me to a point. I got a comment from, I think it was Rosh555, who actually said, in some of these events, could I possibly show the matches as well, not just skip to the end, because people like to see where it went either well for me or wrong for me. By that, what I mean is, I think they want to see the matches. So if I won a match or I lost a match, can I see why? Because obviously I know. So I've played most of the courses, I've done a few, and I'm coming out and I'm saying, oh, I can see that I win here, I lose here, boom, I just skipped the end of the match and I've won. But for some people, they actually want to be able to see where I won and lost along the way, and especially against maybe which tracks, which cars. So if they've got similar cars or are in a similar position, they can see, oh, hold up, I can beat this car with my car, but I would lose in this situation. So they don't have to waste their tickets trying to find out, which makes sense, to be fair. So what I will try and do in future is not maybe events where I say they are maybe not events where they're smaller prizes, so events where you've got ceramic packs, etc., up for grabs, and I probably won't do that. But for example, this was an event, it's got carbon fiber packs for the top prizes. So if this was a prize car event where we've got the packs out, you've got 3 tiers of carbon fibers, I will go through and I will help, even if I haven't got a team like here, for example. If I haven't got the greatest team to compete, I will try and show you how you can still get the carbon fibers and the kind of cars you would want to use on each track set. So obviously I haven't played this match much, I've just seen there was a load of speed in the last set, so I bought in the Mercedes and now I wish I kind of had the Volkswagen back because it's better for twisty. But anyway, as we can see here, twisty circuits, slaloms, fast circuits. So I'm going to get annihilated in the fast circuit and the North Loop. So my aim is to try and win these three. The twisty circuit is a game over as well, so I can't do anything here. I literally can't do anything, so I might as well just throw myself to the walls. So again, I can see I don't have a hand which is going to be anywhere near good enough to compete for these carbon fibers. I don't have the Moby Dick, and I don't have the other, what was the one that had in the second card I had, whatever it was. I've got absolutely no chance for the top two. Okay, but imagine this was an event again where you've got 3 carbon fiber pack rewards. What I will do is I will make a conscious effort to not show the whole race, but at least skip to the end, not just skip the whole match, so skip to the end of the race so you can see if I won or lost and by how many points, so you can also work that out in your calculations, because it does make a difference. It does make a difference if you're going to sit there, write down the track sets, write down your opponents, and try to work out who you can and can't beat, because those victories are massive. Okay, people forget the importance of beating the people just above you and just below you. Now, it's great when you beat somebody who's 20 ranks below you and aren't really going to catch you up because you get your plus 16 or something. But if you beat someone just above you or just below you, not only do you get your 16 points for winning, you take your 17 points off them, or whatever it is. It's something like that. Maybe you get 17 for winning and take 16 off them. It's something like that. But you see how you can end up like a 33 point difference between that person. So losing to them is doubly impacted on your overall score, so is beating them. So I will try to help people by showing the races and seeing if they actually, if they're applicable to you. Hopefully it won't make the videos too long, so I am a bit cautious of that. Anyway, let's have a look at the carbon fibre packs. I do have some gold now, so I could get the roof carbon fibre or the German rear wheel drive carbon fibre. There's not much point going into detail because there's a ton of rear wheel drive carbon fibres, okay? Sorry, a ton of rear wheel drive German cars. And there's a ton of roof cars as well, so essentially pretty much every Porsche you've got a roof version of it. So it is a good pack to get. The roof carbon fibre pack can give you some really nice cars. In fact, so can the rear wheel German. But my but is, I'm not going to be buying them, because although I need fuse material, if I were to pick a specific car out of these packs at the moment, I can't really pick a car that I want to get. Like with Land Rover, at least there's 1 or 2 cars I was focusing for at that time. There's nothing really here that I say I really want that now, so I'm going to give them a miss and say instead save the gold for another time. But you can get some half decent cars in there. So I just wanted to bring you those results. I wanted to just let you know that if you don't see me as into the next event, because it's not looking good for me, you know the reason why. I'm going to try and give the event cars a swerve from hardcore trying to go for them, unless my garage suits that event. So with all that said, thank you very much. I'll be MyTyme. I'm going to come back soon with a slightly different video. I'm not going to give too much away. I won't be showing gameplay, but instead it will be showing a lot of you guys, you other players who have been contacting me. That's what it's going to be about. But until then, thank you very much for watching. As ever, if you enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you do think it would be helpful to actually see the matches, just to see which cars won and lost against each one for yourselves, let me know in the comment section. And I said that's something I will try to include in future videos. But until then, thank you very much for your support as ever, and I'll see you all soon.